And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another movie review, and today I'm reviewing Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie. This is a more film style adaptation of a documentary called Walking with Dinosaurs, which I have not watched, but I do want to. It looks pretty good. This movie, though, was released back in 2013, and I remember watching it when I was a lot younger once, and, you know, honestly, if you're a dinosaur, like I said, right off the bat, if you're a dinosaur fan, you're probably gonna like this movie. If you're not, don't even bother. Obviously, it's called Walking with Dinosaurs. So if you don't like Walking with Dinosaurs, you're probably not gonna like this movie. Just saying. But anyway, I do like dinosaurs, so I did give this movie a watch, and so I got a lot of thoughts on it. Let's just jump right into it, shall we? I actually don't have that many notes about this movie. It is just a dinosaur documentary with narration and a couple voice actors. But anyway, I did not like that the mouths don't move. I know. In my Airbud review, I talked about how the mouths moving on the realistic, on the not realistic, real dogs, that looked weird. But not having to move at all, honestly, was weirder. It was because you can't, because one, like at the beginning, it was hard to tell who the fuck's talking because there's no indication who the fuck's talking. Also, it's just weird because there's voice with no mouth movement at all, and if it is, they're roaring. And that's the thing, right? Is like, is it their head talking? Is it like their thoughts? Are they actually talking? Are they not talking? It doesn't make any sense. But then why? How could they be talking to each other? This whole thing. It's also weird that some dinos talk and some don't. There's like 4 that talk, and the other ones don't. Now I get the real reason for that is probably because they couldn't hire enough voice actors to voice all of the dinosaurs. But at that point, why not just keep this a documentary? Why not just keep this a fucking documentary and not voice any of them at all? Honestly, that could have worked here. Because that's weird, right? Because there's so many times that they talk to their mother, to their father, to the different mother, or to the birds, or to the gorgosaurs, or anything like that. And they just don't respond back. And it's really, really weird. Let's just say that. Now, one thing I will credit this documentary / movie on is the CGI and the animations. They look really, really good. They look really natural in these actual real Alaska landscapes. They look really, really good. They feel right. They look very smooth. They did a really, really good job with that there. I also will point out the little fun facts on the different types of dinosaurs that we see throughout the movie. That's a really cool part too, because it still goes back to its documentary style stuff with it being educational, and I do like that, so that's cool. But I mean, the character arcs are fine. It's not, there's nothing to really care about because it's just like they're stupid, and also they caught onto a very mysterious and unfortunate series of events, and I do like that they overcome it and have this really cool character arc, but at the same time it's very generic. And then and then all there's humor pretty much. I mean, there's a poop joke, there's a fart joke, and then there's just a bunch of shitty hole jokes because the main character got a hole in his head when he was born from an animal that tried to eat him. And so there's a lot of times it says, blowhole. Get it? Blowhole. Okay, sure. Oh my god, they were not good. They were not good jokes at all. And I know this is a nitpick too, but people weren't around. Why are you calling them people? There's a lot of time where they say people, and this is dinosaur time. There's no people. Why did you do that? I don't know why you did that. I mean, overall, it's a fine movie, right? Like, I'm a dinosaur fan, so I found some good enjoyment out of it. There are some cool, like, the realistic looking dinosaurs kind of interacting in the environments and whatnot. It is cool. Seeing the different types of dinosaurs are cool. Kind of traversing the landscape is cool. But translating what should really just stay as a documentary into a movie did not work well, in my opinion, because then they got that whole thing at the beginning with the kid who doesn't like to do anything except talk on his phone, and then he comes around to it at the end. That's just unnecessary. That's just completely unnecessary. It doesn't do anything for this movie. It's just completely unnecessary. So anyways, with that in mind, my final score for Walking with Dinosaurs, the movie, I'm going to have to give this one a good 4. No, 5. I'll give it a 5. I like dinosaurs, so I'm giving it a 5. 5 out of 10. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this review. If you've ever seen this movie or the original documentary, I'd love to know your thoughts on either of them in the comment section down below. And that's gonna do it for this video as well. So stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more movie reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, see you guys later. Goodbye.